Okay, picture this. It's 117 AD. Rome is the biggest, baddest city on Earth. 1 million people packed into one place. And somehow, you've got a Honda CB750. Not a horse, not a chariot. A freaking 4-cylinder, 750 cubic centimeter beast of a motorcycle. What would the Romans even think? What would their horses do? And what kind of insane stuff could you pull off with this thing in just 1 week? Let's get into it. Day 1. You fire up the bike in the Subura, Rome's sketchiest neighborhood. That 4-cylinder engine roars off the walls like an angry god, and everything just stops. A fish lady drops her catch. Some priest thinks Jupiter himself just arrived. But the best part? The horses. Roman horses have never heard anything like this. The CB750 sounds like a stampede of iron stallions. Some of them genuinely think there's some giant monster horse behind them. A few actually try to, get friendly with the motorcycle. Their owners are losing their minds. You grab the throttle and get out of there before some horse falls in love with your exhaust pipe. Day 2. All right, time to see what this thing can do. The Appian Way, Rome's main road. From Rome to Naples, a donkey takes 5 days. A horse? 3 days. The CB750, 200 kilometers in just over an hour. That 4-cylinder engine just eats up the road. When you tell people you did it in an hour, they think you're possessed by a demon. One guy actually bets money you're lying. You start the bike, do a quick lap, and come back. He pays up, but he still looks confused. Poor guy probably thought he was losing his mind. Day 3. This is where it gets fun. You realize you could be the fastest messenger the world has ever seen. Emperor Trajan is sitting in Rome, waiting for news from the front line. Soldiers on horses take 3 days to deliver messages. You? Half a day. Easy. A Spanish merchant bets you can't bring fresh fish from Ostia in under 3 days. You ride there, grab the fish, and come back. The fish is still flipping around. The merchant is shocked. But then you remember, no cooling system on the bike. That fish starts smelling real bad, real quick. The merchant regrets everything. But hey, you still won the bet. Day 4. Now the big question, does a motorcycle actually help in war? Rome has professional cavalry, trained horses, heavy armor, swords. What can you do? Reconnaissance. With the CB750's power, you can ride ahead of the army, scout the enemy, draw maps, and come back before anyone even notices you left. Imagine an enemy army of 1 million soldiers. You ride right past them. They hear the roar, but see nothing but dust. They're standing there like, what in Hades was that? But here's the catch. That roar is loud. A good archer could find you from the sound. Luckily, Roman bows aren't great. But if an arrow hits your tire, yeah, that's game over. Day 5. Circus Maximus. 250,000 people packed into the biggest stadium ever built. Today is chariot race day. You roll in on the CB750. The crowd goes silent. The charioteers are sitting there with their 4-horse teams, ready to go. They look at your machine. They look at each other. They have no idea what they're about to face. You twist the throttle. That 4-cylinder howl echoes through the stadium. The race starts. The chariots take off. But you're already gone. You win the first lap. You win the second. The Romans are seeing something faster than a horse for the very first time. The crowd loses it. Then on the 3rd lap, a chariot clips you. The bike goes down. You jump off. The engine's still running, but the tire is done. The race is over, but you're still the champion. The Romans start calling the bike the Iron Thunder of the gods. Not bad. Day 6. Now that you know how fast you are, it's time to make some real money. From Rome to Egypt by ship? 30 days. Can't cross the sea with a bike. But inside Italy, you own the roads. A merchant tells you, if you can go from Rome to Florence and come back in one day, the profit is yours. You go. You come back. It takes 5 days instead of 7 now, thanks to that 750 cubic centimeter engine, eating up hills that would slow a donkey to a crawl. Still faster than a donkey, though. The merchant thinks you're a wizard. He pays up anyway. You walk out with a bag full of coins. Now you can buy whatever you want. Day 7. The final day. Last day. No fuel left. That thirsty 4-cylinder drank through your gas faster than you expected. Tank's empty. You know this is the end. What do? You go to the Colosseum. Gladiators are training. You start the bike and ride right into the middle of the arena.
Impossible.
Everyone freezes. Even the gladiators look scared. That CB750. Oh, roar bouncing off the stone walls sounds like an earthquake. You kill the engine. Look around at the crowd. Then you say, "This is my horse. Anyone who can take it can have it." A gladiator steps forward. He tries to get on. The bike's off. He looks confused. You kick it. The engine roars to life. The gladiator jumps back so fast he falls over. Everyone bursts out laughing. You take one last ride. Out of the Colosseum. Through the streets. Then you hide the bike in an old warehouse. Walk away. Back to normal life. So what would 1 week with a Honda CB750 in Rome actually look like? You'd be the fastest traveler alive, the richest trader. The only catch? No gas stations. The bike stays hidden. Maybe archaeologists dig it up one day. But you know the truth. You were the only one who rode that Iron Thunder. Rome always wins. But this time, you were way faster.